Family una kusho and cabo to yet another edition of Wetin the People Say. Me na Franklin Williams.
And me na Hanafumi Kemokomo.
And me na Amadou S. Bar.
Today we then at the streets of Freetown forget the views of Sierra Leoneans concerning the Sierra Leone's independence tomorrow, where Salone they mark 62 years. So we then outside to forget people them views. Una stay with me as we get the views of Sierra Leoneans them.
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media. Can you tell family them your name, please?
My name is Kabasan Kagbo. People call me Sherry.
Okay, Mr. Kagbo. We are saying Salone they celebrate independence tomorrow.
Well, of course, lately I come to understand say tomorrow we celebrate independence, but all along I not been ever get the awareness because you know they show now the country compared to the last time they celebrate independence.
Okay, so for you see like Independence Day celebration we go on a Salone.
Now just this morning I hear people they talk about independence.
Okay, so as a Sierra Leonean, I think say tomorrow for make we 62 years since we been get we independence from the British government. As a Sierra Leonean, you think say we done better off as a nation since independence?
Well, I believe say that question you self able to answer because you know the show just like I tell you just now. The awareness not there. 62 as you don't say we dey count 62. They will not get nothing for show to the people locally and internationally. So I don't believe say the independence we want it.
So you think say much not be achieved since that day?
Much not be achieved anyways. We need for do more.
Okay.
Or the leaders they need for do more for the people of the country.
So what should you hope for see moving forward as a Sierra Leonean?
A lot, because the cultures where we be used for see that day when we celebrate independence, we not see anymore. So that alone they hide the independence of the country. Like today when you celebrate independence, April 26th like this, you see people they prepare for go dance the lantern, you see the streets, the colorful painting, green, white and blue. If they not tell yourself say to my independence, but when you see the paintings then green, white and blue, you don't know say oh something there around the corner when a big celebration for the country. But look at the streets, they see anything like that. No painting, no lantern, no the country just stay at a standstill situation. So for me, I don't feel say the independence we want it, the celebration to be specific.
And we hopeful about how the country will go.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm hopeful. The country we're there in a shambles because everything just there in a standstill, just like I tell you just now. So I don't see any hope for the people of Sierra Leone because look at the inflation, prices just they go up every day. Things they go from back to wall. So I don't feel say hope there for we, the citizens there, more especially we the less privileged. Because I believe say the one day where they up to do, where they up there, I believe say they okay. Now we the lane people where they down here, we they find it difficult. So I believe say for we where now the less privileged, the celebration worth it for we.
All right. Well, thank you for when you talk to TDN Africa Media.
Thank you too.
And welcome to TDN. Tell me your name.
My name is Saj.
Saj, you know which day tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow now we hunting that day.
Okay, I'm happy with that. And you know how many years tomorrow we country celebrate?
Yeah, tomorrow now we 60 years.
62.
62 years, sorry. 62 years independence.
Yeah. And how you see the atmosphere leading towards the independence anniversary?
Well, from your own, I would say the atmosphere good. The atmosphere good, and then the independence whole day about to celebrate more. Now we can't in that day. So I hope say all Sierra Leoneans will be calm and peaceful that we celebrate tomorrow 62 years peacefully.
And what is like your general perception of Sierra Leone over the past years?
Well, me own perception of Sierra Leone over the past years, I would say, yeah, things are hard, but that not mean say we for go out of laws or any other thing. You understand? So like for Salone general, we go say me own for 2 3 years ago, my own perceptions of this country are good for me because so long as there is a life and there is a hope.
And how you see Sierra Leone in the next years to come?
Well, I wish Sierra Leone in the next few years to come, I wish Sierra Leone a better position than this. And I want Sierra Leone to be more improved than the way it is at the present time.
Um, since tomorrow we celebrate independence anniversary and also we the approach with general election, what are your particular message wey you give out to people out there?
Well, me a message to all Sierra Leoneans, all patriotic Sierra Leoneans of this country. I pray that everybody within in this land, they will keep the peace and maintain the peace. Let the election we they about to see, may some of who they are alive now, they will say with long life and well body. And I pray that it come out in successfully and positively. Advice to all Sierra Leoneans, be a woman or whatever, I pray that we all keep the peace, like I said, we all keep the peace and maintain. Whenever election they can after vote, go na you host and sit down. If you not get anything to do, not go out and riot or protest for anything. No matter anyhow the election comes out for. So na me own advice and no matter also really means. After vote, go na you host. If you get anything else to do, do na you host. So na me own that need towards the election.
Okay. And happy independence in advance.
I wish you the same.
Okay. Thank you for talking to today.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to CN Africa Media. Good afternoon, Akino.
Yes, my name is Fuad.
Okay, Mr. Fuad, you know, say tomorrow they celebrate Salone independence.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think? How much years do you say Salone they hold tomorrow?
Well, Salona is only 62 years right now.
Okay, so now Salone they celebrate 2 years tomorrow when our independence. So you think say with all the celebrations they hold on they get how Mama Salone they age every year, you think they don't get any development or we don't grow and all so the time they will don't celebrate?
Actually, Salon, you know, see, any government will come, gets your own style, will carry it. But, you know, see, first they will be celebrating independence. It's a grand style, but now, you can see better thing running out the country, you know, for celebrating independence. They say, what are you doing? I think for celebrate. So right now, the carry all the celebrate independence. You also get tradition. Right now, the tradition all lost for independence. Right now, we have the celebrate with past decade. So right now, I see the whole celebration. The people are maybe not happy with carry all the celebrate because we don't used to. Some market they make lantern, you know, some market they put devil there. But that ain't our own tradition. Right now, with traditional way for you. So right now, they make. As you say, independence get for sweet so much. And also say get for sweet so the white and sweet together. You know see?
Okay. So what do they look towards look forward to as Mama Salone they can count 2 years tomorrow? What do they look forward to? What do they expect?
We expect good things, a good leader them, like them leader they will get who are big with the big there no more. For let them add, for let them make the country without more let them create more job facility for we the use them. You know, the country yes na gradual process. Any day they say how you dey sleep na so you age dey add. I know say the country right now wey dey so any carry we go pray to the leader dem, let get some good leader dem, let them can make the country back, let them give we the use them, let them give we the use and more employment. So you see, and that's no more we get.
Okay, Mr. Fuad, thank you very much to TDN Africa Media.
Yeah, thank you too.
Welcome to TDN African Media. What you can tell me your name?
Yes, sir. Mira, Mohammed Bangwasa.
Mr. Bangura. You know which day tomorrow na the country?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow independence, sir. Salone makes 62 years.
Okay, Mr. Bangua, since we celebrate independence anniversary tomorrow, like how you see the atmosphere?
The atmosphere is cool, but I'm not happy.
Why we not happy?
Because the country not let very easy for me. I see no say we are bike and and then we get passenger for best so Lagos for the day very easy. And tomorrow, I'm not sure if it's not for good or other days because I'm not happy.
Okay, and wetin are your perception about Sierra Leone in previous years?
The previous one they say the make person more, but this I not really see what thing. All the tell home the work and now the work not reduce. And they sell on go. And nowadays like the cartoon and all the
Okay. What about your perception about Sierra Leone in years to come? What you think our country go dey in years to come?
I believe say if we want work part time, then we do better place and we go find for you.
Okay, and also, wetin are your message out there wey you wan for send to all Sierra Leoneans concerning the day tomorrow?
I advise the brother and sisters that follow all these love all unite and love that we do tomorrow. Even though it not easy, but not just believe in God and love hope for better tomorrow.
And lastly, wetin are your message wey you dey send out there to Sierra Leoneans dem and to people generally wey since we dey experience election, we dey approach election, wetin are your message wey you wan pass out to them?
I want to advise them follow all the peaceful Sierra Leoneans. No observe the election, safe and sound, and no put all things in place, no settlement, no tribal, and let we vote for the leader, the right person one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for talking to TDN, Mr. Bangura.
Yes, sir, welcome, sir.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to TDN African Media. You can tell family and your name, please. My name is Mohammed Amal Swari. Okay, Mr. Swari. You aware of this kind of a celebration Salon supposed to get tomorrow? Yes, I am. And what is it people can want for know? Well, Salon they observe the Independence Day tomorrow. I mean 62 years. A call for celebration. Okay, so as a Sierra Leonean, since independence to date, you think so Sierra Leone better off? Well, independence in spite of all other things, we know say that's something where for Sierra Leone, na the time where it come out under the British colonial rule. So it can for independence or begin facilitate things on their own. So yes, I think Sierra Leone be done better off. Most especially in the 5 years previously, where you see now they don't get a bill of women empowerment, say 30% of women but take government positions and be in the hands of affairs of the state. That's one. You don't get a cybercrime law bill where they make sure say journalists are free from jail and other things. Be able to write yourself and publish without any fear. Yes, so I think it's a call for celebration and the country don't go so far. Okay, so moving forward as a young person, what do you think are the hope for Salon as a country? Well, I think the Sierra Leone we really well before now. One go and say the future of the nation bleak, but now I think say it shows so much optimism because we don't get determined and committed leaders there. We're really committed into fostering the nation, the positive deeds of the nation, and I'm sure say generations to come will really make for live in a society where they don't create now. So moving forward as young person, what do you go like for see in terms of achievement, especially in the lives of youth in this country? Well, in terms of achievement, I think say the viciousness too much and the hate amongst youth. Well, not a youth number, amongst Sierra Leoneans, Africans per se. Going further, peace preaching process need for me. They need for be fostered. That's the way people they need for put so much attention on because you don't go like for day in the nation inside of the cost, money cost, and all other things. He said go alley day. Well, right now you get an APC, SFP, they call it division. But you know my brother, for example, you get this SFP, now go and begin cost, you don't associate, and they all know for day. So me they think say peace preaching process need for them in the country.
That's something we are going to see going forward.
All right. Thank you for when you talk to TDN Africa Media.
Always my pleasure.
And welcome to TDN Africa Media. I can know your name.
My name is Emilio Darrell Duma. Emilio Darrell Duma.
Okay, Emilio. Okay, so Emilio, we are still they celebrate Salon's independence tomorrow.
Well, yeah, of course, because it's not going to be a ceremony, I'm not going to say tomorrow independence.
So almost years you can say with the old tomorrow.
62.
Okay, we dey celebrate 62 years tomorrow. So during all these years we dey celebrate independence, like we don't see any changes in the country where the independence will come with.
Well, I feel like there's improvements to take place because the leaders there and the devoted people that will get before, I feel like they're doing very well and yeah, changes to take place. The country will develop.
Okay. So now since we dey celebrate 62 years tomorrow, what do they look forward to?
Well, they look forward to, I would say, more change, like more development.
Okay.
So I mean, the people there, because say Sierra Leone as a whole, people there know they grumble about this and that. We hope say, then people there they will hope for see a better change because someone even if change is blind, they need to see that thing. So hope say then people there go see a better change and development so themselves they able, give the people then the one who will put some apple in.
Thank you very much for we talk to TDN Africa Media.
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media. You can please tell me your name.
Well, my name is Yusuf Mansari.
Mr. Mansari, you know tomorrow now which day in our country?
Yes, sir. I know the day, sir.
Tomorrow now waiting.
Tomorrow they celebrate independence when 62 year independence.
And since we celebrate independence tomorrow, how you see the general atmosphere in the country?
Well, the atmosphere is then peaceful, is lovely, As we approach to the independence tomorrow, we will get the atmosphere so sound and good and lovely and peaceful.
And since you come meet Tunanaya, and I know say like this on our place of work, like how you see the general perception about our vicinity concerning the independence?
Well, we environment here up here, and a place where we say okay, can just get a time, go they relax, get some fresh air when our up Gaza, new road, go there. Well, yeah, a peaceful attire base, so we just kind of get take up a attire base to relax from there, all man go by job. But we not get no other things else so far. On a nice place so to sit down, just get a conference meeting, we discuss, have some fun, and from the all man go by work duty.
And since Sierra Leone is 62 years tomorrow, and what are your general perception about the country over the years?
Well, the general perception over the years, it was nice because previous years they go normal as usual, normal they celebrate independence. They try for add more emphasis like for the youth out there, which more than a big day. I want for advice we come there out there, let them go be stay away from problems, let them be focused minded, let them think about a better future for tomorrow. We will continue for celebrate more independence.
And generally, what you can think about Sierra Leone in years to come? How you want let Sierra Leone be?
Well, in years to come, by God's grace, I want to see Sierra Leone in a good level, in a developmental level, so that where the country will grow, job facility will come, industrials, mining, because all things anyway then go kind of the country, youths then will be engaged, and they will get outside and they do their work where they will get paid month by month. So now that day, I want to see as my own dream salon for them in the next level, so a rapid developmental.
Okay, since we celebrate 62 years tomorrow, and we approach a very decisive period now we country, when at the general election, how you see the celebration will it coincide with the election term? Because election I will just a few, let's just say a month and some weeks away to election. Like how you the general assessment about that?
Well, as we can approach the election now, when June the 23rd, the election they go in a normal way because there is a peace in the country and we continue to maintain the peace.
And in the day of the voting, everybody will go out or go vote in peace. Then you go na your host, serve food, you go sit down, you observe. Without win, you get, you continue with win.
Okay, and lastly, wetin are your final words to Sierra Leoneans dem? You can wish them happy independence anniversary. Wetin are the message wey you get for family dem out there?
Well, I dey try for encourage all Sierra Leoneans for let go be peace minded and let go be stay away from problems. Let people not influence them. Say Carlo go do short things, you know. Then they not go create an idea. So me just want for send out there say I get love from the country Sierra Leone and love all country for join hands together for love work hard to push this country before to a next level so that the independence will be peaceful and normal. Let everybody dey outside dey let everybody be flexible, let everybody continue for do a good work wey go help for add value in this country. So na that's something I want for give out there to Sierra Leoneans, and I wish a many more independence will come and we continue for celebrate our strong life for everybody.
Plenty thank you for talking to TDN African Media, Mr. Mansari.
Thank you, sir.
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media. You can tell Fambo then your name, please.
My name is Mona Dumbuya.
Okay, it's Dumbuya. We'll talk loud small for let people know you player.
Okay, sir.
You know now whose kind celebration Salon gets forget tomorrow?
Well, they say na Independence Day. Salon people they na Independence Day they for do am tomorrow.
Okay. So you know how many years since we don't get the independence, you know?
I know.
Okay, how many years? Okay, actually not 62 years from where Salon get
62 years.
yes, 62 years from where we get independence.
Right.
So as person we don't dey na Salon for long time, you think say from independence to now, any improvements don't dey na Salon?
One day.
You not sure?
I know one day see.
What make you say so?
Independence Day, I know one day see the improvement of all the independence. Right? You see? Me, I know one day see the sweetness for independence. Tomorrow they say nobody for common. So who side the sweetness day for the independence?
Okay, we're not the only talk about the Independence Day celebration tomorrow,
Celebration.
but as a country, from where we get independence, if you say Salon don't improve at all, not as country, the lives of we the people then, you
Right.
think so?
Yeah.
Why make you say so?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, this man, yeah. Why make I say so?
Yeah.
The independent today it be sweet. Because when they say so tomorrow and Independence Day, pikin dem now, mama dem now, all man dey gladi. But now, the sweetness no dey like gladi again.
Okay. So if you dey talk about hope, because any country you go and say we have hope say this go happen, this will change.
Yeah.
Any hope dey for this country moving forward, like how as we dey go before as a country, think say any hope dey?
Any hope
Yes. For the country.
e dey. Any hope e dey.
Okay.
If you work out the true Motaman before we wey dey able help me for let the country go before, they able go before. But if na the same half of system, how they dey so na so for dey back home. But if the man wey get for cancer since just say na the Salon dey there, you wan can put Salon before.
Okay, so you think say we go able to achieve, but to get the right people there.
Right people there, wey dey make Salon dey before.
All right. Well, thank you for when you talk to TDN.
Na what we dey talk so na all don be don build back for we say we dey sell. Dem can scatter we now na understand we dey sell you. So you don see? Say you dey sell you, come to town fully dey. How you dey feel? Dey feel fine? Dey feel fine.
So for Unanaya before the independence, then you know.
Dem don scatter we. Na Trangaye some of we.
All right. Well, thank you for when you talk to TDN Africa Media.
Hello, sir, and welcome to TDN Africa Media.
Thank you.
this now we program waiting the people say. So waiting the people say na program we can't una forget una thoughts and una opinions them on matters the way they happen in the country.
Thank you so much. We'll be the yarn for getting kind network there actually. The most important things, I believe, say this is an independent institution. Because that's we as a Sierra Leonean the yarn for now. Because we find out say most of we local network we get, they are not independent to start with first. So if we see una kind, we will pray that let God continue for shower on our the blessing, let una work independently for the interest of this country.
Amen. And we motto na independence, credibility. So we there in that light. So I want to ask you because independent they can't close. So first off, you know who's stand at independence?
Yeah, of course. Now the 27th of this April, and then now we independent.
So you know say the 27th not tomorrow, eh?
Definitely, not tomorrow.
Almost here salon they can own.
Then they talk about 62.
Yes, correct. So what do you think as Sierra Leone as an independent country?
First and foremost, the reason we make a tell here things in 62, that tells you for the past 5 years we not even know what's in independence. Like me, I don't begin forget safe. How many years we country old? Because we local media they will get, they are not independent. You know, and when I say a media house for seek the interest of the citizen, now then right for notify we about we independent. Because let me tell you, me, you go say I better, I go school. I must know when and how we celebrate independence. What about the layman? We get 60% of illiterates. You don't even know about independence. How they go know? Now the independent media network. When they go now the media, the broadcaster, and they tell people and say, hey, tomorrow na salo independence. That's you don't create that awareness. But now we find in this country for the past 5 years, nothing like this not happen. So if you ask me a question, what do I think about independence? I'm not feel we get independence because the current government will come, no ever allow we follow celebrate independence. Absolutely. You know. So if you asked me, what now about the independence? Like me, I don't forget about independence actually, because they know they allow for celebrator. We just there as a doom and damn.
Okay, so you say the last 5 years, but what do you think as Sierra Leone don't gain independence for 62 years? From then to now, you think Sierra Leone better as an independent country or not?
Thank you so much. One thing I'm happy about you, the carry the ask the question, very straightforward. Salon don't reverse behind more than the way for reverse. Everything reverse, just like we have been the highlights on few things there. You know, we get 60% of the population we not educate. So if you want for celebrate independence for showcase of which you don't do, I believe say you go for go to the media. You know, you go for educate the people and say we need for celebrate independence. What we need for celebrator? These are some of the achievements of this current government. But there's nothing like that. So why we feel so for celebrators as Sierra Leonean? I feel say the country don't reverse beyond more than 5 years. So there is no need of Sierra Leoneans who for celebrate independence. Now mourn for mourn this country because of the hardship, the tranganet. You go always celebrate when you feel say you get joy in your heart, but you don't get joy. Happiness no, they don't take them away from you. No freedom of speech. Even now I talk to you, so by right I for show me face, but I'm afraid because if I show me face, I go give myself problem. I'm your officer at the work. So you tell me, there is any need for celebrate independence when there is no freedom of speech, no freedom of movement? Absolutely, everything just reverse. So I don't see any need as a Sierra Leonean for celebrate independence.
Well, as you say, you don't see any need for law celebrate independence. I go think say you go hope for the best. So what do you they hope for we country, Mama Salon?
Thank you so much. I always appreciate you because you know exactly how to ask question. We pray that we get new governments. I believe if we get new government, there is a reason why for celebrate independence. You know we get government where we are in, we don't do all necessary things. As a citizen, we don't vote for you. We're expecting a follow power for security. Let make we happy. Don't get freedom of speech. But if all entities not show up, I don't feel say there is a need for law celebrate independence. So as they ask me, I pray that we get new government who will make we celebrate independence. And I believe if we get a new government, we go sorry for the people of this country here. We all go dance and jubilate. And we all know for the past 10 years who they celebrate independence. Like by now, they see the momentum. But nothing like that. Look at the country dark. Total blackout now, Dipa. So I pray that we get new government so we begin celebrating independence.
So you get anything where you want to say to Sierra Leone concerning independence?
Definitely. Me the only thing I need for tell Sierra Leoneans, as me seven as Sierra Leoneans, Now we just all with peace, like we don't all and so for the past 5 years. Now yeah, we fed 10 years, we don't ever see this thing we see so. Independent, now two they take them away from we citizens there. Now two they make we happy. You know, nothing the way they make, we forget about the past. This country, we don't know we for say we don't fight 10 years, one of the worst war we don't fight. But waiting been encourage you for the past 10 years. Now we celebrate independence, we meet ourselves, we build more friends there. You know? So I pray for a better Sierra Leone. At least when they come to election now, few months more, let God make we get new government so that we independent.
Welcome to TDN Africa Media. You can tell family your name?
My name Mohammed.
Okay, Mohammed. Sierra Leone they gain independence tomorrow. You can tell family what you think about this independence?
This independence, like me, they also make I feel bad because what you know, get certain things in them, all they see independence, all they happy for, you know, especially their culture, their lantern, their bullet, they don't pack their side. So that then thing they make we happy when independence they come, you know, because now they other people them back they happy. Like where some person they get in business where they sell now to that independence now they get money for feeding family there. So if you all learn and they don't come so now it's like it make we say now the independence we feel happy.
Okay, do you think say this independence way Salone gets? You think say Salone not supposed to get independence right now or later?
No, forget them because all na mortal man, how you they think, not also the next man they think. And you get some people and they were competent. When they say independent, like when they don't go take counsel from with man there, they don't deal with them. They then go believe say them for do thing now, or at least the ordinary man not go able to feel her. For you know, for enjoy and glad when they say independence. But it's like when they go take the independence and can make the ordinary man they feel happy. You know, so all make the independence boring for people.
Okay, so what's in as a citizen? So what's in you the hope for the country since we gain independence tomorrow?
Well, what I see no more way at least now for allow things them what we done there before, let them count them back for day and day so that people can go able to live happily. You know, mortal man life, they go with hope and when you get hope, that's when they gladdy. But if you hope no day.
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media.
Yes, good afternoon, TDN of Africa.
Okay, what's your name?
My name Abdul Augustine Dinsi.
Okay, Abdul, you know say Salone gets independence, and what do you think say Amosi and Salone all for when they don't get independence?
Well, actually, they see symptoms, but the symptoms not so clear because we know say yes, independence they come. Okay. But as how we previously they know, we need to see that symptoms. As now they can 62 years. Okay. It's a second count of human age. You know when they say second count, you get first count 20, second count 40, third count 60. And now we are going to the fourth count. Now we are on third count. Okay. So we don't see no other difference.
Okay. So what do you think say we don't get as independent country? Or what do you think the development we don't get as a nation with all 62 years?
One of the development where I will say we get peace. Peace with the nurture. And I'm praying that we for nurture that kind of peace. You know, that is one of the great things we will sustain. But for other developments, I not go over for column. You know, it's not a good home talk about actually because if we talk about the living condition of people, you know, get a difference at all. So we are still dependent. Because when you talk about, we talk about good water system. Now while you talk to there is no water. No water. You talk about lights. Well, if they video properly, they will tell you say the background there is no lights. We think so for don't pass this stage. You know, 62 years is not a 62 days. You know, we may feel say really like how we may get a new governance. If we don't change a system, where like if we see like where they say lights, if we still get streets pipe born water. Now there is no pipe born water on the streets. Neither talk about community tap. No, not possible. You talk about school. Yes, we have free education pikin and they go inside school free, but we not get free expenditure. We are still expending more than how we normally pay for school fee. So we are asking why, you know, if there is not good monitoring or supervision of schools. Because first we get school monitoring, but now we are not getting it. Why? We have a lot of questions for these 62 years.
Okay. So what do you hope as a Sierra Leonean for how you want to see your country?
My hope is for change. We need to have a great change from down to bottom to up. You know, because we don't start from up, we don't see no other change. But we need for change from down to up. We, the citizens, need to change our attitude, our lifestyle, our political support, our social living, all sorts of it, before we go up there to the people who for change actually. Let them see the change from us. Let them see a change we are in. We're not going to go to that man and say, hey, can't give me, I support you. We need to see people who they see who come out there, they see who they sell, don't mind the can't tell you say, but me, I'll go support me. Pass at you say, wait till I sell down. If I not sell down, you don't get me chance for that, I go support you. These are some of the change we need. We need to have different changes. Okay. Yes. Even the media, you know, we are talking about fiber optic, but we are not seeing the media as how we are seeing it for change. You know, if we don't get fiber, we think say communication system for below. Now we are having a more tax on communication. You know, as how trade. Oh, we think I say if fiber come, you know, then go get a digital system where go be changed. But now as you click, it takes some time back before you see what you want to see. We need to have a change. Okay. Now we get two things, why and the change. We are still asking why we for this so, and now we need change.
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media.
You're welcome.
So this program we they call it Waiting the People Say. Waiting the People Say na program where they come forget una opinion, una thoughts on current matters the way they happen in a salon. You mind for tell family your name?
My name is Fatimata Young.
Okay. So we know say independence fast approaching. Yes. You know say na independence and almost here salon they celebrate now.
Well, as far as me understand, independence is tomorrow, Independence Day is tomorrow. We are approaching 62 years of Independence Day.
So how you see the development in Sierra Leone from the last independence to now?
Well, waiting me to see and waiting me understand as my own knowledge. These 5 years, Mother Beauty tried for putting in place, but you're not able to put everything in place because what you do is just take power. And not to all man will like presidents, not to all man will like you as individual. Because they can raise you back, not all man will like me as individual. You will get haters, you will get likers. But what me understand, if Mother Beauty, now God don't choose and select for these 10 years, as we say democracy, I believe so for the farm. If now God say it win, let it win. But the country is not easy. It's not easy in the sense the development where they take place is gradual. But we know say it's okay for approaching these 10 years coming.
You feel say Sierra Leone better as a independent country from what take independence 62 years ago to now?
No, as far as me understand, I during Sheikh Stephen time, I know say this thing don't spoil. Because the year where Sheikh Stephen can grant this country independence by history, by how we read history, I understand say it not be funny to this time. So I know say right now all the presidents that we take over the country now just managing them down for put things in place.
So even you don't talk say things not fine, but things they happen gradually.
Yes.
What's now you hope for the country?
My hope is that I hope for the better for tomorrow. Let things change and let things fine. Let we all there at peace because we not totally fine. Because like me so I facing war during my intervention in January 6th I experienced war. So all the things they were experiencing another in the mood for see them kind thing and they again in my life. Say I die. For that experience war or me picking self or me grand picking self experience war because not way not good.
So you get any see what you want for say to Sierra Leoneans concerning independence?
Well, waiting me to tell Sierra Leone and the whole world they at peace. Let this independence we observe and peacefully and celebrate and peacefully because this now one mama saloon. I believe say we all now one. We not get no other country like saloon because we are all Sierra Leonean. Waiting are your name? Na my name Fatima Tayong. I am Sierra Leonean.
Well, thank you very much.
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media. You can tell family your name?
By Kamara.
Okay, by Kamara. Tomorrow we dey get we independence. So you know how much years Salon don take so for get independence?
Well, like me, I'm not so aware of the independence for the past 40 years because the independence you know they reflect to we from time not to today. If it now the independence and so God saying and so for hand of and so for do am, once the well body and long life they we appreciate them.
Okay, so tomorrow we get forget we independence. What do you think about that independence the way we can get so?
Well, as usual, we independence we don't know how we can celebrate am. I know say this celebration tomorrow it will be unique because everybody was so quiet tomorrow because we don't tire for the gladdy. Then they full with gladness. This trip and also we go do a celebration, quiet one, where everybody go see how they celebrate independence. You know, say pass all along the street, the check na street, when salon they go down. So now I just happy when we in the street tomorrow pan gladdy, all along the street to the gladdy na street and gladdy how they spend on this trip. Quiet one.
Okay, so as a citizen, what do you hope for see during this election, yeah, so?
Well, I dey hope for see this election for continue the peace will be don't get the last election we will make. I will do a peaceful one. Now so back we go do and back this trip back. Who that win a win? We continue with life back in this country. And that's what we expect. See, this election they go quiet one. We do election. Who that win and gam na money grab go about to business. And that they expect all Sierra Leonean forget that in mind. Say this election on one green day, what you don't do and done, we gonna with us. The next thing we continue with life. We don't need this election for prolonged, for low paper and lala confusion. We want quiet election this trip. Who that win the game? Now we aim now. We don't need to because we don't need to tell people them. Salon are the same no more. So in this trip, who that win?
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you tell family your name?
Dauda Beer.
Okay, Dauda is Sierra Leonean, right?
Yeah.
You can tell
100% Sierra Leonean.
You can tell me how much years now Salon do all of independence?
Yeah, tomorrow will make us 62 years.
Okay. So what do you think say the development to get after 62 years of independence?
First of all, maybe from the year we get independent in 1961 to now, as Sierra Leonean or a citizen, the 6 basic things that we citizens forget. As you're right, we not get nothing as Sierra Leone. I outline everything for you, 6 basic things.
Okay.
Number one, from 60 to now, we have a good medication, good education, good house facility, no 24-hour light, no 24-hour water supply, no good roads. Understand? So I feel say it's independent. Only for the celebration independent. Because we still depend on what you don't know. We still depend. Even for make decision on we own. Something like that, just 20% or 30% we get for make decision. The balance all now we the white people make decision for we. It come from elections, come from other things and I make decision for we. So that nothing is independent. Which means the world is independent, right? Although I not go better school, but one independent. At least for me something like 95% free for the decision on your own, able to stay on your own, where without the interference of international community, right? Now today, if something like the president will take decision, right? Pass they have tell us ABC international world, don't do this, right? We have this the people more way now we problem at this part of Africa, like this World Bank and IMF or World Bank IMF, and now them now we got a problem. We will move for go before Sierra because that is the way president what they go and do for we, but just because they fund we
Now they take your food, they will say no. No, not do ABC, for us, we'll cut off the AIDS. So with that, we're not dependent. And we're not independent. We still depend on them.
Okay. So what do you hope for Sierra Leone?
Well, I hope for a better Sierra Leone for generations unborn by God's grace, right? Like we need people then. They all come together. We all come together, Sierra Leoneans. We all work with one hand, one mind, and one focus of focus Sierra Leone before. Not more focus on too much this party B, party business, party A, party B. No, any party come, a Sierra Leone party, A come, B come, both as Sierra Leoneans for push. Soon we'll go to election. We all are brothers and sisters there. Make politics don't divide we. Make all divide we. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to help you or you go help me. But because of politics or color, where I talk A, you the B, you see me as your worst enemy. Tomorrow, if at all, I mean, you're not before that, what's you, I'm not going to help you. So this party A, not be vote for me. Or this my party B, support against me. So if at all one grow, the other country will admire so. Obviously, all work out together as one mind. That in the one mind and one heart from Sierra Leone before. More people say we can admire our country. Like our people admire Rwanda, Kenya, by God's grace. We not get bad leader. We not get bad leader. We get good leader. We get forgot. But within we step from down here, say up. Not the problem there. And we all are Sierra Leoneans there. So not only we for come together and make the country independent. With my sister, okay, these people there, they don't stand strong now. They don't stand small. So this year they more look to them. More do them. It's better for Sierra Leone. For tomorrow, we pick it tomorrow. Right now they pump lock. So like, what you for celebrate now? Right now they pump lock and they celebrate. No, only for celebrate nothing. All we need. So every God said, you pray to God no more. You pray to God, you have not clean, mind not clean. But God answer you. We heart and mind clean for you pray to God, they answer you. Right? So Sierra Leone, people go to more stuff, more occur together, more heart and mind clean for we safe. If you do me bad, I say about you no good do, you apologize, work together. If me they before you they be me, I say don't make care, you work as one. But you don't become you dey before me, are you big past me or I big past you? Today night before, when me can I undermine you. Also you don't undermine you, at the countryside undermine. But so maybe tomorrow me picking or you picking, but we can't face the same problem. Also you undermine now the whole country from picking the just on boy undermine so. So more come together, all politicians them. Who talk about politicians them? I will choose them there. Now we will tell them say ABC. More use we. No, not use we. Because they pick all the out. But we over there, now we suffer the pay, we get picking in here. So this election here, more we come together as one. Go vote, sit down at us, whether they call, whether they call it win, we all the Vietnam, make a better Sierra Leone by God's grace.
Thank you very much for talking to TV.
Welcome back.
Family, don't listen to the views of Sierra Leoneans and they don't give why we for celebrate independence, and the other side they say we not for celebrate independence. Me own name na Ibrahim Lamin Conte.
And me own name na Sylvia John. Una not forget say this now na program Waiting the People Say, where they also forget to thoughts and opinions on current matters the way they happen na the country. Una not forget for like, comment and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook and TikTok channel at CDN Africa Media. Thank you.